welcome to Rising Faith Forever Tarot readings. This one is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Also for you cross watches. Dealing with an Aquarius, not dealing with an Aquarius, just watching. And Aquarius' birthstone is garnet. Lovely. All right, let's get going. So, I hope everyone's weekend went well. I didn't really specify, but these are pretty much going to be like a week reading, I guess. Yeah, 3-card week reading. So if it resonates with you, it should be current around the week. That's my general forecast, but like soul messages aren't linear, so if you're resonating and it applies to you, then take it and take those soul messages, take those lessons. But right now we're going to be looking at Aquarius past, present, and future. Aquarius past, present, and future. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Aquarius. Oh. Okay. Aquarius, past, present, and future. Aquarius, past, present, and future. Oh. Duck fell out there. Oh. Past, present, and future for Aquarius. Past, present, and future. Interesting. Aquarius past, present, and Aquarius past, present, and future. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Aquarius past, present, and future. Past, present, and future for Aquarius. Past, present, and future for Aquarius. Past, present, and future for Aquarius. Is that the message for you, Aquariuses? Nah, I think I'm just. Ooh. Oh, that's too many cards. There's 2. All right, Aquarius, past, present, and future. Oh. 3 of Wands. Okay, let's go with that. It popped out. Alright, see what I can do for you, Aquariuses. I do know some Aquariuses in my family that have Cappies around, and this card came out with the Cappies, so in their present position. So I'm wondering if it's like, I don't know, I'm just wondering if maybe there's a link or something, or maybe some of you Aquariuses are dealing with a Capricorn or dating a Capricorn. Male, female, don't matter. These genders get swapped. But where's my tablet? Oh my gosh, I'm flying blind. Oh well. Well, we did this card in another reading, and basically it's a person who is like a Knight of Wands, so they're very action-oriented. So in the past, this was either you, Aquarius, or someone you were dealing with their energy, male, female, didn't matter. And then this person has this quote that comes with it. And you see the hieroglyphics in the background? It basically says, I don't need to decipher the hieroglyphics to conquer this situation. So this is a person that's very much headstrong, probably not your usual tact Aquarius, depending on the different types of Aquariuses out there, like social ones that are more extroverted or introverted, depending on different things in your sign or where you are in your current present life. You could have found this person to kind of be a bit headstrong, not as thought out, maybe. Maybe you'd probably like to have more of a plan before you engage in action. But this person was either you did do things in the past with this person, and it was pleasant or not, or maybe there's always a flip side to all experiences. So it could not have been like fully anything, but this person is very much like, as long as you keep their interest, as long as you keep their passions, because wands represent fire, and fire is creativity and passion, and a close cousin to passion is creativity. So this person's very creative, and you're very creative and intelligent, Aquarius, being a water sign, air sign. Very intelligent and very creative because it's the water bear, known as the water bear. And so you love the ocean and art and you love humanity. So this person is made up their mind, basically. This person almost came from a foreign land. Like you see, this person's not of Egypt, but it came to conquer Egypt. And I think that's the main message for this type of person, or the attitude. They already made up their mind that they are going to have a situation with you. Regardless, they could be mirroring your energy. They could be more passive or aggressive. It depends on which way you want to look at it. But this person comes off as very confident. But it's always a mistake to assume confidence is going to be met with results. Not saying that this person couldn't be relied upon, but I'm saying that they could be a bit bold to what they can do. They have immense inspiration and passion. So this person could be a person you've taken ventures with, had adventures with, been in some sort of relationship. Could be romantic, could not be. But something happened, I guess, between you two, or between yourself. Maybe it's representing you setting out to conquer a new world and being in love with that new world. And then now the hangman has kind of left you feeling like you've had to sacrifice it, or sacrifice a part of yourself, or a part of the world, or for the world, or for your world, or... Because what the hangman represents is sort of being hung, but hung in your bliss. You didn't die for nothing. You're going through this downtime of either laying down, upside up, in denial about it, just in your bliss. There's many different psychological ways you can place on the positioning of the hangman, because you're seeing it from a different perspective. So whatever position, whatever stance you're taking it right now, Aquarius, you're going to see it how you see it. You're going to be seeing it also from a new perspective. Now, this could leave you feeling uncomfortable. Maybe you're seeing your past with a new perspective, or you're seeing this person with a new perspective. I'm not sure. Maybe you're trying to see the future with a new perspective. Now, your future is the Three of Wands. Now, I didn't get a chance to really read that one, but I think it might be in my I'm gonna check and see if it's in my printed out pages. I started printing out the book before I bought the book online, but I used up like 3 ink cartridges, and it, long story short, ran out of a bunch of paper, and it still kept glitching out, not printing the right parts of the book, and et cetera, et cetera. So I was like, I'm just ordering it. I've already like spent the money. At this point, I can just buy the book. Yeah, so wands, let's see, 3 of wands, that was 4 of wands. 3 of wands, I think I have it here. We are in luck, Aquarius. We are in luck, I believe. Just give me 1 minute. I think my tablet's dead. That's why I didn't go look for it. I was totally unprepared. I'll be more prepared for the next reading, I promise. Let's see. Don't want to leave you. I'll look it up online if I have to, but printed on the back of the other types of pages. I hope I actually get it. Oh my, I might have to restart this video. Yeah, if I can't find it, I'll have to restart. The card intuitively, but I want the poetry. I want the interpretation for you. There was the 4 of wands. All right. That's enough of that. That's enough of that. I don't know why, but maybe Aquarius, maybe you're feeling like it's enough of something. Maybe. I don't know, this card, I'm just going to give my interpretation on it. It's the 3 of wands. Now, wands are action. So he's got 3. So there's 3 different actions that he can take. Now, he may not be aware of the other actions he can take. Now, this could be male or female for you, Aquarius out there. But maybe you're not aware of the 3 options you have to take. Those are the 3 lights, and they're behind him, or they're just not in his view. He is staring off at those 3, is it 3? Yes, 3 ships. Yes, he's staring off at the 3 ships. Now, different Aquariuses might see this differently. Maybe, you're watching a situation play out. Maybe there was an adventure you could have went on in the future, but you decided to sacrifice doing that and you didn't go. And now that you didn't go, there are these 3 actions you have to take. Maybe that's why you stayed. Or But your eyes are very much on the sun rising on this scene here. Yeah, I get the feeling it's rising because it wouldn't make much sense. Are they coming into port or out to port? Let me just look at boats again. The boats look to me like they're possibly could be coming into port. So maybe he's watching to make sure they get in safe. Maybe he or she is watching to make sure they get in safe. Or they're very concerned with the progress of what's coming for them. They're anticipating something coming for them. And those 3 lights are actions that they will take. Maybe actions they took in the past, maybe actions they're taking now in preparation for when they arrive, actions that they're going to do when they arrive. But there's there's an action you have to take, Aquarius. You're very intelligent, so sometimes you can be very in your mind. And that's not a bad thing. But see this guy, he's like, I bet you he has studied the field he needed to at that time period to do this important job, to keep watch. So he has notes and stuff he needs to record and things. So take action, Aquarius. In the future, something is coming, and I would recommend that you be like him. You have your lights, your wands, your actions, your intentions with you. Wand is like a birth of an intention, but you're very you have a lot of ideas and you're intelligent. So I say that these are a firm, ideal intentions that you are going to bring into life or do. So you are holding them so high, you can't wait, or it's going to be great, or whether you're aware of it right now or not, this is your future. So it's not like set in stone. After this future, there's going to be another future, another past, present, and future, then this becomes past. So I'm saying that right now, it looks like you are mastering your field. You are observing a situation. You are waiting for the reward or the stock to come in. You are waiting for something. And I, rather than wait and be pent up in that waiting, I'm feeling impatient, because that's typical air sign, too, to be impatient. Well, we all get impatient, but the Gemini air sign in me, it makes me a bit impatient. But you definitely want to just go look at the sea. If you're able to, spend some time by a brook or stream, or watch something like that on TV, some nature, or something that calms you. And also, when you're not as stressed out, if you are, then go and take a look around at what you can write down and make lists of things and intentions you're going to do at a more productive time. Because what I'm getting from right now is that perhaps, Aquarius, you were hoping to that's what I was saying with this card. You were hoping to conquer a field or a land, or you were traveling. And I guess the pandemical stuff, that got on a standstill. Maybe you had the opportunity, and now that's kind of like, or something. Or it could be a person in the past you're dealing with, and then you're not sure if you want to go, and then you're watching them leave without you, or you're waiting for them to come back. Maybe you're standing your ground in such a way where it's like, I sacrificed this for a reason, and I know why I didn't. But you're still going to keep a little bit of a tabs on the situation, Aquarius. So whether it's this person, I'm not sure. Whether it's something in yourself, like whether this is like personal for soul journey, or whether this is physically happening. None of these cards, one speak to action in the past, and this speaks to actions in the future. But even with this action card, he's still taking a more studious position. Like, he's still waiting to take the correct action at the correct time. He's got it mapped out. He knows which action to take when. So, this person could be a little driven off passion, and they're not going to map it out. They're not going to decipher the inscriptions. They're just going to start trying to battle the tune. But if you don't read the instructions, the booby traps will come get you. So I'm saying that, this person's a bit too bold for the situation. So if you were like this in the past, maybe this hangman position, maybe it's kind of gotten you into a booby trap. And now you're hung upside down. And maybe this is what this card's asking you in the future. To, now that you see it from a different perspective, now when you come out in the world, you have this, this knowing, like, with you. You know what to do to have better success. Oh, you know why you're staying or why you didn't go, or what you're anticipating will come and what is on its way to you. So however way you want to see this, Aquarius, whatever resonates with you, quite frankly. But it seems like right now you don't know what position. You either don't know what position you currently are in, or you know exactly the current position you're in and why you're having this slow period, because you manifested it somehow. Like, this card's about martyrdom. You are a martyr, either for your own belief or for a stance with a person or with yourself, with a person. I really want to read this card. Let me see if I can go find the tablet. Is still loaded. Okay, this is amazing. So, yes. So, now, without further ado, I'm going to read the Knight of Wands. I'll read them all to you now. Well, I'll read the Three of Wands just so you can get this. This is the future. I'm doing this backwards, Aquarius, because you're always futuristic. You got a future, forward-thinking, unique, trend-setting kind of way about you. Three of Wands. This is my credo. Clarity of vision, strength of will, and unshakable determination. And yes, it is working for me. Active waiting. So you are waiting for a reason. The tight balance of his device mirrors and taut line connecting him to his ships in the vesta of his mind, he pulls hand over calloused hand, a thick, rough rope toward him. The ships are coming in, and he leaves nothing to chance. From the shore, he scans the horizon. As he gathers information, adjustments are made to the beacons created specifically for this job. The beacons are masterfully crafted tools, the perfect alchemy of will and logic, of nature and machine. By constantly adjusting his vision and his thinking, he is helping the beacons shine as brightly as possible, guiding the ship he wants directly to his port. This is not simply waiting for dreams to come true. This is active waiting, with active being the key word. The waiting is only true insofar as the ship isn't actually there yet. if there is any card in the deck that expresses the concept of law of attraction, as popularized by Rhonda Byrne's The Secret, this is it. This card holds nearly palpable, vibrant energy, and we can sense his will. We see that X certainly does mark the spot, the center of energy at the crux of the three wands. His determination and focus come together, creating an irresistible magnet, attracting precisely what he wants. When the Three of Wands visits you in the reading, you can be sure that your efforts are nearly ready to pay off. If you are wondering where your ship is, this card lets you know that you should focus and increase the flame of your will to hurry your ship home. It takes tremendous energy and to reel a big fish in. Okay, Aquarius. Okay. So basically right now, whatever your stance is, whatever your belief, whatever you are working so hard for, whatever you are sacrificing for, it's all coming in. You are attracting the right things to you, Aquarius. Keep doing what you're doing. But I'm going to, Knight of Wands. I'm going to read the Knight of Wands, because that was your past. So I just want you to know the character profiling a bit better for that one. I was going off my memory. Knight of Wands. I assure you, I do not need to read those hieroglyphics in order to conquer this situation. Someone who acts based on will, inspiration, or passion. The Knight of Wands is intensely passionate. The passion fuels her will and colors her actions, which are bold and large, with the appearance of confidence. Engaging her dedication does not take long. Unlike the sword, she does not require a convincing argument. Unlike the cup, she does not dreamily consider what might be or what might have been. And unlike the pentacles, she does not need any sort of plan. Yes, getting her to throw in with you won't take long, but if you don't catch her fancy immediately, she will lose interest. She responds to a spark that resonates within her, and there is no way of knowing ahead of time what will create that magical chord. For this night, the fire of the desert and the mysteries of an ancient culture have captured her heart, mind, and soul. In it, she sees the very qualities she desires for herself. Indeed, she probably already has them, but does not yet realize it. Although she doesn't know it, Egypt is playing the role of a mirror for her, and so her relationship with Egypt is not necessarily with Egypt herself. She is not really in love with Egypt. She is in love with the qualities of that land and that time that she wants to see in herself. She does want to conquer and own Egypt and all that it represents within herself. Unfortunately, she does not fully understand that, therefore sets out to capture a metaphor. If this night comes in your life, don't be fooled by the appearance of confidence. Know that it's actually determination. She is looking for something within herself, but has focused her search externally. By paying attention to what captures her attention, you can discern what she really wants. And if you can help her discover it within herself, you will not only have done another human a great service, you will have won a devoted and passionate, brave friend. Okay, so Aquarius, that's either you or it's someone you're dealing with. Male, female, gender roles, whatever way you want to look at that. And then we have the Hangman in your present position, so I'll read that one for you. And Okay, so it's not, oh, it just died. But the tablet just died. Okay, but basically what this card represents, I just seen that subtitle, is a shift in perspective. So, I don't know, Aquarius. Whatever way you're looking at it now, that could either be the upside down new shifted perspective, or maybe this is a shifted perspective that you're going to be placed in soon. This is a person that either represents you or somebody else in your past. And this represents you attracting what you want. So this is one of the more subtly powerful cards of the deck. It's basically like the law of attraction. It's like when you believe enough that you will have something and that you keep that interest, because wands are all about interest, passion, creativity, and staying the action. So actively waiting is still an action. It means that you're putting in the effort to that anticipation and to that calling what it is to you. So do you have to sacrifice things in your life to manifest or to attract those things in your life? Not necessarily. It depends. It depends. Every Aquarius will have different situations going on. Are you already in that stance? Did you already come out of sacrificing? And now, because of that, you will attract maybe this person you had a brush and, like, you know, they ran away and now you're missing them. You know, you thought they probably would stay and decipher you and read in and have more time for the deeper things of your heart and soul. But perhaps they just wanted to more, like, you know, be fun. Like, they're just looking for stuff outside of themselves to fill some sort of, like, they learn by doing. So they're looking for external passions. They're all about action. If that makes sense to you, Aquarius. And so if you, you know, laid around or hung around or if you were rooted, because this card means being rooted to the earth, you know, the vines from the earth form around the chain. So it's like he's rooted to the earth and everything's upside down. It's a new perspective. It's not like, oh, you're hung like a dead man hung. No, it means like they're rooted in the ground. They're based in nature. So always they're grounded, but maybe they're having a shift in perspective and they're seeing it from a divine almost perspective of sacrifice, of, you know, being favored for this type. Like, people admire the martyr. So yeah, there was something to do with martyrdom or a shift in view, a way you see it, a position you took, perhaps, or maybe it's or maybe that's what the future's indicating, the position you will take to attract something new you want better, or attract them back into your life, or you are done with that old situation perhaps, and then you want to attract something new. So it's really up to you, Aquarius, is really how you want to see this. But for me, this paints a story of somebody wanting to do something that they thought was going to be no problem, and they did not come fully prepared. They just had that aggressive, passionate will of, I just can believe I can. And then there was some sort of just being put upside down, whether it was externally, metaphorically in life, or you know, maybe it could have been pandemical. Maybe that put a nail in the wrench. You know, it could have or what is it, a nail in the clog. It could have clogged. You could be going through some stagnation, is what I'm trying to say right now. Maybe there's some action in the past that you could have taken, did take, were taking, and now you're unable to take any action. You feel hung in a position, or now you're seeing it in a different perspective. So you're just in a temporary pause with a shifted view. And while you're paused, and when you have that idea of what you want to attract, the intention of will, those lights, when you have that, what you want to attract to you, the sun shines on you, and you keep actively focusing on what's coming to you, it will come to you. That's the law of attraction. So Aquarius, it's saying to me that you have all you need to call and attract and intend whatever you want to attract what you need. So what are you So the questions, I guess, for the tarot reading is, what is it about your past that has this quality? What from this past served you, and what from this past did not serve you? What from this card relates to how you may be feeling now, and if it doesn't relate or resonate, then don't make it. But how does this relate to your current situation? And if you are taking that sort of, then why, and for how long, and what will that give you? And for as long as you're getting that satisfaction, you can stay in whatever position you want, while you call what it is to you. But while you're hanging upside down with this new view, maybe that's what's going to give you this. See the light behind this, and there's 3 cogs, and there's 3 lanterns. So maybe while he's hung upside down, he can hear the whispers of the 3 cogs to give him the 3 ideas. So maybe if you take some naps, have some dreams, relax, take a bath. If you're one of those Aquariuses, I mean, that the inspiration, you're thinking, what inspiration? If you don't already have, if it's not already painfully clear to you, if it's not already plainly clear by now what the 3 things are, or what you are attracting into your life right now, you're always attracting things anyway. So that's what I'm saying. Shift your perspective, so that way you can be in a lighter. See, he's upside down and the blood is rushing his head, but he also feels lightheaded. Now, obviously, in reality, you wouldn't want to be lightheaded, you'd pass out. But I'm saying a lightheaded spiritually could mean like you're letting go of burdens, and you're lightening, and you are just sacrificing your burdens, perhaps, or the part of you that believes you can't, perhaps, for some of you. But you have that light there, and the whispers to light the spark to get these lanterns lit. And once they are lit in your minds, and you focus on the real world light that can match that, you call that, you attract it to you, you focus on it, and you manifest your reality to conquer whatever world you want for yourself, Aquarius. And whether it's with a person, I mean, you're a very sociable sign. You'll always have people if you want to have people to venture with and do things with. So I wouldn't get down if you're letting go of people. Some of you might be, or if you're calling someone back. That is possible. You can definitely attract whatever you want, Aquarius. Whatever serves you, your highest good. That's what we want for you, Aquarius. So think about all of that, and And when you're ready to see things the way you want to see them, that is what you will attract to you. So start imagining, start daydreaming, I guess. Like, allow yourself to run a bubble bath, to go for a walk, to watch a nature show, to, if there was some hobby or artistic thing that you could do, maybe like working with your hands, or maybe like lots of different Aquariuses will have lots of different unique talents. But if you're like kind of at a crossroads and you're like, I don't really know what to do, start exploring some hobbies that you think that you could attempt. I mean, nobody's really great at everything when they start, by no means, but when you keep at it, that's when you develop patterns and, you know, flesh memories, and you get better over time. So you attract more of that knowledge and more of that immunity and momentum when you stay on the path and keep your eye on the prize. So that's what this card is for you, Aquarius. Keep your eye on the prize and attract what you want to you. You have a bright future. Just keep your eyes on that, and don't let anybody else get you down. I mean, yes, you have to make sacrifices along the way for your greater good, but you are always going to attract the best people to you, and you know that, and you know who's genuine to you. And that's what I got for you, Aquarius. Mama, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching.